Hello there, LeftTube. In this video, I'm going to show you how to vaccinate yourself against the black hole that is right-wing social media. Since it's 2019 and nobody reads books, I'm going to provide you with a list of the best YouTube channels and Facebook pages to protect your brain from slipping down the path of lazy reactionary logic and fake news. Without this intellectual armor, you might find yourself starting out innocently enough, sharing anti-SJW memes, because those guys are nuts, why wouldn't you? You consider yourself centrist, apolitical, or even a liberal, so you hit like to some of these funny Facebook meme pages. And soon you find yourself sharing anti-Trudeau and anti-AOC propaganda and memes about lazy poor people and liberal arts grads. Then you might get into Jordan Peterson videos. He's a smart guy, right? You learn that the universities are totally corrupt and that social hierarchies are natural. Just look at lobsters. Then YouTube starts suggesting you watch videos from Sargon of Akkad, Dave Rubin, Steven Crowder, and Ben Shapiro. You know, logical guys. Classical liberals, like yourself. Now, anyway. Facts, not feelings. Now, at social gatherings, you can be heard prattling on about freedom, freedom of speech, and the free market of ideas, and how the left is against all that free stuff. And before you know it, you've graduated to Stefan Molyneux, Lauren Southern, and Fox News. Now at parties, you're regularly overheard complaining about cultural Marxism, multiculturalism, and the decline of the West. But you're not racist. I believe you. Your new favorite insults consist of snowflake, libtard, and cuck. By now, when you encounter an actual white nationalist, curiously, you find the conversation generating much more agreement than disagreement. You chat about globalists, crime rates, and IQ levels. And at this point, you're really just a white polo and a pair of khakis away from Richard Spencer and tiki torches. Around 2016 and 2017, I found myself kind of falling down the same path myself. Now, long before this, in the mid-2000s, I really got into Alex Jones and conspiracy documentaries, right after Loose Change came out. They were fun. I found it super interesting to parse out what I thought to be good theories versus stupid theories. You name a conspiracy, I looked into it. And through most of that time, while Alex Jones was prattling on about globalism and mind control, the majority of the content steered well away from the pseudo-fascist nonsense we see everywhere today. Then something happened. After Obama was elected, many of these conspiracy sites, and especially Alex Jones's InfoWars, took on a far more overtly political and far-right stance. So I began to disengage. Fast forward to 2014 through 2017, and I'm finding myself stupefied at the absurd performances I'm seeing on university campuses and the media. With Christopher Hitchens dead and gone, the only people who seemed to be challenging these idiots were conservatives. So I started watching more and more of their content. Some of it was funny and thoughtful. And before I know it, the majority of my new YouTube subscriptions are right-wing troll channels. They were slowly sucking me in, and I caught myself, so I stopped. Now I want to point out that the entire time I spent in this intellectual abyss where thoughts go to die, I never actually lost much ground in relation to my left politics. But the only reason I was able to do this was because my mind was protected by a thick sheet of intellectual armor that I picked up in my time at university earning my honors in political science. University doesn't just give you knowledge, it teaches you how to think by exposing you to new ways of thinking, how to critique, how to spot ideological assumptions you didn't even know you had. And I promise you, you have lots. I've been trained to look for bullshit and to know it when I see it. Now, most of you in YouTube land do not have a degree in politics. Nor should you. And that doesn't make you any less capable, but without a liberal arts degree, you may not have the intellectual armor necessary to counter and deflect the powerful reactionary propaganda machine. The uninspiring echo chamber of right-wing sewage was making my mind so sick that I literally Googled best left-wing YouTube channels. And before long, my mind was well again. So if you're tired of seeing the same toxic right-wing nonsense all over social media, you're unsatisfied with the cringeworthy centrist output from corporate media, or you just don't know where to look for thoughtful analysis on politics and culture, fear not, my dudes. In the description, I have compiled the ultimate list for your vaccination needs. Now go into the world and be merry, my friends. Hit that subscribe button for more vaccinating content, and please consider becoming a Patreon. So thumbs up if you like the video. Thumbs down if your definition of freedom means profiting off of other people's labor time, or the ability to choose 17 different brands of toothpaste. It's pretty cool. Thumbs down it. That's what you think freedom is. Freedom. It isn't free. It costs folks like you and me.
beach lover.